What's up, soul family? This is my channel, Soul Expansion, and we're sending gratitude into the cosmos. Today I just want to talk about some things that you realize when you awaken. So one thing that you realize when you awaken is you realize that this universe is not to be understood with pure logic alone, because that is a never-ending pursuit and will only lead to more questions. The only way that we can truly understand this universe is through the heart, through the acceptance of the unknown and the stillness of your own awareness. And when this is realized, you can then experience true peace and liberation within. This universe is too infinite, diverse, and complex for our minds to even begin to understand. But when we quiet our minds and come to a place of pure stillness and pure awareness, then all these infinite fractals and pieces of this universe start to come together and become one source of consciousness. And this is what we call God. Everything and nothing at the same time. And there are two archetypal energies that make up this universe. We have masculine energy and we have feminine energy. And masculine energy is the energy of logic, the mind, and the material world. While feminine energy is the energy of intuition, the heart, and the spiritual realms. When we awaken, we begin to realize that both of these energies are essential in becoming a balanced individual. And through the rising of our Shakti, aka life force energy, these energies go through an activation and balancing process. This is the eternal union within, the energetic marriage that has been spoke about in esoteric literature for ages. Our true twin flame is the Kundalini within us that rises up and allows this union of energy to occur, thus awakening our God self, our eternal self. Another thing that you realize when you awaken is you realize that change is a constant in this reality. And with this realization comes the letting go of attachments. Knowing that attachments only lead to needless suffering within us. And since things are always in a state of constant change, we find that expressing gratitude for the things that we have in this reality, but not attaching any joy or happiness to these things, not relying on these things, is the best way to be. Just in a flow with this ever expanding universe. In 5 years, we may be living a completely different life. In fact, we might be even a completely different person. That's what makes this life so exciting and full of wonder, but can also create a great deal of anxiety, because the future is unknown and uncertain. But when we embrace this fact and lean into it, we can then let go of all resistance and really live a life that is full of purpose and fulfillment. We are co-creators on this earth, and we can create our realities to a certain extent. In fact, we have so much more power than we are being taught, because we always have a choice. We can either change our present reality or change our perspective to our present reality. Of course, there are always universal laws at play and other free will souls creating this reality with us. This is why you feel that deep calling to find your soul tribe, to find the beings that are vibrating at your frequency, so that you can work in union with other beings and create a vision that is collectively shared within your tribe. As this global awakening occurs and more people start to awaken to their true selves, more people will begin to share the same vision. A vision of natural, healthy living, uniquely expressing ourselves, and sharing this planet with love and compassion. Alright, so another thing that you realize when you awaken is you realize that everything is connected. Everything has an underlying energy to it. And everything is connected to a collective web of energy. Our minds, our emotions are all connected. And we can feel each other from miles away or even across the world. Telepathy is the communication of the fourth and fifth density. As we tap into these higher dimensions, we then gain the ability to telepathically communicate with each other. And with this realization comes the realization that everything in this reality is but a reflection of yourself. But a reflection of the divinity within yourself. And when you are able to see yourself and everything and everyone around you, you're able to experience a deep compassion for all things. You are able to understand things from your heart. And with that comes a feeling of unconditional love for the things around you. Alright guys, that's the message that I had today. Let me know down in the comments if you experience any of these realizations during your awakening. Peace guys, you have an amazing day.